The Madras High Court on January 27th set aside a single judge's order directing the Central Board of Film Certification (CBFC) to issue a censor certificate to actor Vijay's final film Jana Nayagan. A division bench of Chief Justice Manindra Mohan Srivastava and Justice G. Arul Murugan allowed the appeal filed by the CBFC and overturned the January 9th order of the single judge, while giving the production house another chance to pursue the case afresh. For the fans who gave up everything for me, I'm giving up cinema itself. With these words, Tamil superstar Vijay announced his exit from films as he prepares to enter politics full-time through his party Tamizhaga Vetri Kazhagam. Jana Nayagan is his farewell film, making every development around it emotionally charged for his fans. According to the producers, shooting began on October 5, 2024, and post-production was completed by December 15, 2025. The film was submitted to the CBFC on December 18, 2025, under the Tatkal process via the e-Cinepraman portal. A 5-member examining committee previewed the film on December 19, 2025 and unanimously recommended a UA16+ certificate subject to certain excisions. The CBFC's Chennai regional officer informed the producers on December 22 that the board had accepted this recommendation. The producers agreed to the UA16+ certificate and carried out the required cuts. The film was resubmitted on December 24, 2025. After days of silence, the CBFC regional officer informed the producers on January 5, 2026 that the CBFC chairman had referred the film to a revising committee following a complaint. The production house was told that the complaint concerned visuals allegedly affecting religious harmony and the absence of a defense expert in the examining committee, despite references to the Indian Army in the film. On January 6th, the producers filed an urgent writ petition before the Madras High Court seeking a direction to the CBFC to issue the UA16+ certificate within 24 hours. Justice P.T. Asha heard the matter and directed the CBFC to produce all relevant records on January 7, 2026. On the same day, the judge heard the arguments advanced on behalf of the production house as well as the CBFC and reserved her orders, which were pronounced on January 9, 2026. The judge found that the complaint about religious harmony was made by one of the examining committee members himself, even though that member had already suggested excisions in Form 8, all of which were complied with by the producers. Regarding the absence of a defense expert, the judge noted that the complainant had not mentioned this issue in Form 8 at all and concluded that the complaint was an afterthought and motivated. She quashed the chairman's decision and ordered the CBFC to issue the UA16+ certificate immediately. Within hours of the order, the CBFC filed an urgent writ appeal, arguing that the single judge acted hastily without giving the board time to file a counter affidavit. The division bench granted an interim stay on the single judge's order. After detailed arguments on January 20th, the bench reserved its judgment and pronounced it on January 27th. The division bench ruled that the single judge should not have passed final orders without allowing the CBFC to file a counter affidavit. However, the bench did not dismiss the case outright. The court allowed the production house to amend its petition and directed the registry to restore the case if they choose to do so. If amended, the single judge will hear the matter afresh, allow the CBFC to file its counter affidavit, and decide the issue on merits, including whether the chairman's referral to the revising committee was lawful. The bench clarified that it had not expressed any opinion on the merits of the dispute. As things stand, Vijay's farewell film, Jana Nayagan, remains stuck in legal limbo, a classic case of a slip between the cup and the lip, as fans wait anxiously for the final chapter of their beloved star's cinematic journey.